Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to dive into an angel reading and see what wants to come through for you today. Welcome in or welcome back, depending on if you are new. And if you are, please say hello in the comments and let me know you're new so that I can meet you, say hi, and welcome you to my community. I would love to invite you to subscribe to my community if you have not done that already. Thank you to those of you who have. I appreciate all of you and your daily comments. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. I have the best community, I feel, on YouTube. Thank you for sharing and liking this reading if you feel called to do that. Thank you for booking your private readings with me. That information is in the description box if you ever want to do that. Shout out to all my private clients. Thank you for all of your support and your kind feedback. Thank you. I love you so much. All right, guys, let's see what wants to come through for you today in your angel reading Monday. Let's see what the message is. If you like this style of reading, check out my playlist. There's a playlist of angel readings, and there's a ton of them in there. What is coming up in your strength position? What do your angels want you to know is your strength at this time? Earth and ground. Feeling very grounded, feeling very stable, feeling very solid, feeling very much in your power. So I feel like this energy is your angels are acknowledging how you've taken your power back. You've taken your power back from all of the people, places, and things, from all of the years, everywhere where your power was taken from you, where you gave your power away, where your power was stolen. I feel like your angels are acknowledging how far you've come in this healing journey that we've all been on, and you have literally been calling back your power and getting grounded back in your power, which is the way that you were created to be, the way that you were put here as. When you came into this world, you were in your power. And then life happened. And there were people and places and things that, took your power along the way and caused all of the things, the conditioning and the programming and the limiting beliefs and the hurts and all the stuff that took you out of your power. You have been healing and you've been calling back your power, and now you're grounded in your power. And your angels are saying this is your superpower. So remember this on the days that you feel challenged, the days that you feel not in your power, the days that you feel like, things haven't changed yet. Remember, tell yourself, you're in your power and you're more powerful than you realize. But this coming out in your strength position feels like you realize that you're in your power and you're feeling that shift. I'm feeling that shift today. Who's feeling the shift? Let me know in the comments. So far, we're in our power, and I love that for you. Let's see what the energy or the message is that your heart wants to add to this. Let's see. We have strength and guidance. I feel like your heart is, piggybacking on the energy of you being in your power. You're in your strength, You have your strength, and the guidance is, lots of purple on this card always talks to me about the crown chakra. And look at all that energy that's swirling in front of him and in his hands. It's like you're finding strength in your power. You're finding your strength again. You're finding your courage. You're finding your power. You're standing in your power, but also you're receiving. You're learning how to receive. You're following the guidance. You're following the guidance that your angels are always, and the universe is always in connection with you, always leading you, always guiding you, always in communication with you. Whether that be by, your feelings, your senses, what you hear, what you know, what you feel in your heart, and seeing angel numbers, seeing signs. You're always being communicated with. You're always in connection, always. And so I feel like your heart is telling you, you are receiving guidance. You are in your power. You are more powerful than you think. You are more connected than you think. You are receiving guidance. And so keep believing in that. Keep standing in that power. Keep standing in your confidence and your courage that you are being led and guided to what it is that you're asking for. Your prayers being answered. You're being taken to the highest and the best outcome for you. And I feel like you're starting to really realize that and settling into that knowing and settling into your power and realizing how very powerful you are and that you're never alone. And you are getting ready to hold something in your hand that you've been asking for. And you're being guided to your answers. Or your answers are being guided to you. And you're about to receive those. Both of these angels have energy in their hands. I love it. There's something coming into alignment. Okay, let's see what's in your challenge position or something that you might be working through or working on this week. What do you need to know about that? You may be going through a little back and forth energy of, I am receiving guidance. I am receiving through my crown chakra. I'm always receiving. I'm always in that connection. And then maybe doubting it at the same time. And so that's probably why I was feeling like earlier saying, remind yourself when you have those days where you don't know, it doesn't feel like things are unfolding. It doesn't feel like you're being guided. Maybe you feel a little lost and confused sometimes. That's normal, It's normal. Every day is not going to be perfect, right? We live on earth, and that's what happens on earth, is not every day is perfect. But you are receiving intuition. You are receiving downloads. You are receiving guidance. You are receiving always. But you may be struggling with that this week where you're like, wait, am I on the right track or not? I literally can hear somebody saying, am I on the right track or not? This is a confirmation that you're on the right track. Okay, you heard it here. You're on the right track. You were brought here to this reading to hear this. Your heart is telling you you are on the right track. Sometimes we, as humans, we think, well, things should look a little different. Things should unfold faster. Our timeline is not the same timeline as your angels, your spirit guides in the universe. There's a higher plan. And that doesn't always go according to our plan, right? And so when things don't unfold in the way that we think they should, then we think, oh, okay, am I on the wrong track? Am I feeling something wrong here? Am I doing something wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. You're in your power. Remember how very powerful you are. Remember, you're always in that connection. You're an extension of the universe. You're an extension of that source energy. And you are always surrounded by your spirit team who is showing up here in this reading, in these readings every single week to tell you that you're on the right track and you are receiving. So you just keep listening, Keep staying in that connection and keep listening. And ask the universe, ask your angels, show me. Show me, and then trust. Trust that you are being guided. Trust that if there's something you should do or a step that you should take, you will do it because you're receiving constantly. You don't have to doubt yourself. You may be learning how to not doubt yourself right now. So let me know how this reading lands for you and who I'm reading for, as always. And again, if you like this style of reading, check out the playlist here on my channel. You can scroll through and see what jumps out at you, because if this one didn't resonate, probably a whole bunch in there will. They're all timeless. So whatever sounds like it's a message for you, receive it. It's a message for you. And thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next reading.